Hiya, how you doing? You all right? Welcome to episode number 2 of teaching my girlfriend how to play guitar. That's my girlfriend.
Hello everyone.
She's the one without a beard.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. A little bit of a different setup today, and that's because Austrian Audio are very kindly sponsoring today's video. They sent us out their new MiCreator Studio and the MiCreator satellite.
Which is really adorable.
It is adorable.
Very cute.
And we're going to be using them for the entire lesson, capturing the guitar and the voice acoustically. But right now, we're going to give you an in-depth look at all of the features and just how cool they are. So me and Gab have come downstairs and we've brought the MiCreator Studio and the satellite with us, because the idea of these is that they're portable. You don't have to stay in the same room in your studio. You can take them with you and you get great quality sound everywhere you go. You literally connect them together with this high quality shielded cable. Goes in the in-out on the back. Over here would go in the link. There's also a designated headphone out on the back of each one. Literally USB-C straight into the back, and that is good to go. Over here I've selected the MiCreator as the default input. I've created 2 tracks, Sped left, and that is MiCreator front left, and Gab right, and I'm going to change that to the front right. It can record one of the microphones on the left channel and the other microphone on the right channel, or you could connect an instrument to it, which I'll show you in a bit. You had some questions for me.
Yeah, so could I use this for voiceovers?
Yeah, you just need this one. You don't need to connect anything to it. This is 2 mic setup. Just this one, same setup, you're good to go. Put it on a little stand, have it on your desk, rubber feet, and it's shock mounted, so perfect for you.
Cool, so what if I was using it to make a video of me singing?
Just singing, or are you going to be playing guitar as well?
Probably playing guitar as well, yeah.
So if you're singing and playing guitar, you could use this setup, but you would maybe put this one for your voice, this one on the guitar, or maybe even use the little one on your voice, because it wouldn't get in the way as much.
Yeah.
You could pop that literally on a table or a stand. So here it goes on a mic stand, like I said, with the attachment on the bottom. Easy for you to set up. You could connect this to your phone, and with the hardware that's in there, it activates the Cubase app you can get. So you can record straight to your phone as well.
Amazing.
Or podcast to your phone.
So you could like record on the fly, like interviewing people, the general public or something like that, yeah.
I know we've only picked these up to get them closer to our voices, but they're a good weight. Like I could hold that, no problem. It looks a bit weird, obviously, but they're portable.
You're not going to get an achy arm, are you?
No. Ultimately, though, I think if you had some of those little, the little tripods that I've got, pop them on there like that. It's a great little portable studio. So what have we got now? 2 mic setup.
2 mic setup, one for my guitar and one for my voice.
You want to give it a go?
Yeah.
I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. Call me back, and I'll call you when the party's over.
So now we're using the MiCreator Studio as the vocal mic, and you've got your guitar going into the back of it.
Yeah.
Using the provided cable. Premium cable, braided cable.
Yeah, it feels great.
I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. Call me back, and I'll call you when the party's over. Quiet when I'm coming home, I'm on my own.
Thank you again to Austrian Audio for sponsoring today's video and sending out the MiCreator Studio and the satellite. This is currently retailing at £189 and the smaller one is £89. But 2 of you aren't going to need to worry about just how much this one costs, because we're giving 2 away. One to a very lucky subscriber. All you need to do is go to the description, check out the link. It's probably pinned at the top of the comments as well. And the rest is pretty straightforward. The other one is going to a very lucky patron. So if you're already a patron, you're in the draw. If you're not, that's tough. But you know what you can do about that, don't you? Anyway, I think you're going to love it. If you don't win one, check them out, because you probably still need one. Gab's already nicked this one off me, haven't you?
Yeah, totally. It's mine forever.
Enjoy the rest of the video. So what do you remember from that first lesson?
I remember you showed me a chord progression, a major chord progression in the 12-bar blues scale, and then you showed me another progression that was with dominant sevenths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So rather than saying the 12-bar blues scale,
Yeah.
what you want to think of it as, I showed you a chord progression that used chords 1, 4, and 5
Yeah.
from a scale,
Okay.
and we did them in like your stereotypical 12-bar blues chord progression.
Yeah. Okay.
So it wasn't the 12-bar blues scale, but
Sure.
you're
Yeah.
right, okay.
Influenced by, yeah.
But today what I wanted to do was kind of take that idea of just strumming a 12-bar in A, in open position, like this, you know, and actually give you something a little bit more technique-based, something new to work on. And I'm going to give you like a little picked 12-bar shuffle. It's something that's dead common, and everyone will be like, I remember doing these. Let's just play an A power chord in open position. Okay. You got no pick, right?
I can get one.
There you go, you got one now.
Okay.
I need a pick.
You have that one.
I usually have two, but I've run out of ammo. Yeah, we're using little Jim Dunlop. That's what my mum uses. Jim Dunlop Tortex, I think they are.
Jazz 3.
Jazz 3 minis, but sorry, they're Ultex. You've actually got physical grip on them rather than having to like score them.
Yeah, no, they feel good.
Listen to that ASMR down those Austrian audio mics. Literally, just find your feet for a second, just downstrokes only for now, and I want you to just do this rhythm.
From the D string.
From the A string, because that's your root
From the
note,
A
to the
string.
D string.
Okay.
Now that's nice, that's really good. You'll notice you can hear the high G, you're accidentally clipping that G.
right.
No, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice here. Now, everyone will be like, shorten your pick stroke. If we do that too much, you end up like really kind of contained as a player, and you can't just sort of relax and have fun. Like I can hit those two strings going like this, like. How am I doing that? It's I do know how I'm doing it. I'm just asking myself a question. Give me a minute. It's string muting. I've spoke about this before. So if you actually flatten your finger a little bit, which is not what everyone says to do, arch over, use your fingertip, look like you're on the front of Classical Guitar magazine. Sometimes you don't want to, because what you can use now is the little chub of the pad of the finger to just touch that G.
Yeah.
So as you do strike, you get a little bit of a muted sound. It's percussive and it's tidy. Try it now. Good. Now you want to make sure you really kind of emphasize the A, because
Okay.
you're clipping mostly the D string there.
Okay.
So make sure you're striking the A. And I would just soften your grip with it, because you're using a pick. The reason I like these, they're thick.
Yeah.
So that means a flimsy pick would be kind of like paper going across the string. I don't like that. I can do both with a thick pick because I adjust my grip. So
Sure.
a little bit lighter, let it kind of rock.
Okay.
There you go. You're not getting that G string anymore, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All you have to do to move that to D is move it up a string.
Okay.
So you're now, and you're going to obviously pick the next two, yeah? And move it back down a string. E. Obviously, it's easy now. You should be able to figure that out.
I want to go higher, but isn't it lower?
Go lower, yeah.
Yeah.
Or so you want the E in the bass, so leave the opening,
yeah.
and then just play the perfect fifth with your index finger. And back to A. So these are power chords, the
Yeah.
root note and the fifth. And that's gonna be our next lesson, by the way. I'm gonna show you all about the importance of power chords and mapping them out across the fretboard.
Okay.
Because it'll get you zipping around a lot more. Power chords are just 2-note chords that sound, the best way to describe them, they sound massive for playing just 2 notes. And you're not playing the deciding note as to whether it would be major or minor. So it kind of can leave the melody to the imagination.
Cool,
Because
yeah,
you
yeah.
play this, I could go. Kind of happy, or you could be.
You got a bit of fluff on your guitar string. It was like vibrating up the string as you were playing.
I know, it's been there the whole time, hasn't it? That is because I've been using fast fret, which I swear by, I really like it. I use the cloth. These need changing, but
Yeah.
again, this is going to be another video. I keep looking at the wrong camera. This is going to be another video. I'm going to be teaching my girlfriend how to restring a guitar, because if
Yeah.
you're at a gig
I know.
and I'm not there,
It's the end of the world.
I'm like her private guitar tech. When I go and watch, I just sit in the shadows at the side, and if she needs something, I come over, pretend I don't know how to fix it. Remember when you... I'm going to have to say,
Okay.
first gig, she's already out gigging in Manchester. I came to watch. She's sound checking, and I'm just sat there, proud. And then she's like, the guy's like, yeah, I'm not getting any signal from that guitar. I'm like, oh no, no way that the Taylor's battery's dead or something like that. And she's like, yeah, everything's up. Go up on stage, you just turn the treble like, all the way up and the volume down, completely on 0. Yeah, it's not the guitar. No, it must be your PA, mate. Must be the PA. Shit, PA, mate. Your PA's shit. So I went up and just went, everything all right, love? Yeah, your treble's on. Put that back in the middle, turn your volume up to the middle.
Yeah, but I learnt a lesson now, haven't I? I know what's what.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
I loved it though, but I just went, sat back down, just like...
That's when you want someone to mansplain to you.
I didn't mansplain.
Just before you go on stage.
Don't mansplain. I was deadly silent. You're good to go, love. Anyway, power chord,
Yeah.
A5. So it's the A, the root note, and the perfect fifth index finger. What we're going to do now is we're going to add the sixth of the scale in as that like bouncing back and forth note, alternating with the fifth to give us a little bit of kind of harmonic variation. And you'll have heard this a million times before. So what you're going to do, you're going to stretch your third finger
Yeah.
to the 4th fret
Okay.
of the D.
Of the D.
Yeah. That is a major sixth interval above the A. So if you go A and then the 6,
Oops.
the open A, your root note.
The open A. Okay.
You see it sounds different to the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? The perfect fifth is the Star Wars theme. Da-na-na-na-na. Okay, but the major sixth is Han and Leia.
Yeah.
What we need to do now is rock back and forth between the 5th and the 6th. Two on each one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's easier. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think you do for the D one?
Probably the same, isn't it? It's the same interval, probably.
Correct. A mondo. Don't start the singing. You're away, love.
Just about. Then is it back to the A?
D at this
The
point.
D.
Now what we could do to make this more challenging and interesting is add some little chromatic walking bass notes as we move to the next chord. So when you're playing that A, moving up to the D, if you put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, what note's that?
C.
Cool, play that. And then play the next fret. That's C sharp, right? What would happen if you went up one more fret?
D.
D. So you can see there you've got the chromatic C sharp D. But what we're going to do is go C sharp D.
Okay, yeah, hit the D up here.
Yeah. Without the 3rd finger to begin with. Yeah, because you just want the D power chord. That's it. Okay. And what I want you to do now is just practice going. Good. One more. Good job with the alternate picking as well. That's something that you're naturally doing because you've been practicing scales for
because
your
you told me from the beginning.
alternate picking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you could do this all the way down strokes, you just get more of a consistent accent in. But the alternate picking, if you're naturally doing that, it means the idea of the technique's like baked in.
I don't even notice I'm doing it anymore.
It's good though. So we've chromatically moved up towards the D. From the D, what we're going to do is we're going to come lower than the A, but we're going to chromatically walk back up to it. So if you put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E, what note is that?
G.
Cool. And then if you went sharp, and then what would come after that?
A.
So you're working your way back up to that A, right?
Yeah.
So let's see if you can do the same pattern. Good, yeah. Now come from the D.
Come from the D.
Yeah,
Okay.
from the D via the G and the sharp, and then back to the A. That was great. Just do it again. Make sure you come back to the perfect 5th. You just went like this.
Oh, did I?
You want to
Okay.
come back.
Okay. Try that.
Index finger down a string. That's it. Good. Do that again. Make sure you're always catching that root note in your D chord.
Why was I not catching
You're just missing it.
this?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Start on the A.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing more British than the braced lips of a bee for.
I'm mindful that we're doing a sponsored video, so.
Yeah. Good, yeah. So we don't have to play the whole progression. We can just do these little additional chromatic walking notes, right? So now what I like to do, after the A1 that moves down to the E, we come back on ourselves. We're going to go G and then F sharp. So go the other way. 3, 2, try that. Yeah. So give me an A. And then you're just going to move your index finger up. Yeah, play the bottom 2 strings. Because then that's your E5 power chord then.
Oh.
Good, but you've got to put the index finger on the perfect 5th. That's it.
Like that.
Good. So come from the A.
Okay.
Okay. Nice, one more.
Yeehaw. Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
That's damn good, love. Why don't you go again one more time? I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. One more. Play it with you. 3, 4. Amazing. Right. So here, we're just going to change it up a little bit. Everything's been moving towards the direction of the next note chromatically. Going E to D, because it's a bit of a jump, I like to just change it a little bit. So we'll play the E one as normal. And we're literally just going to go G sharp, but then move to D.
Okay.
Yes, the A comes after the G sharp, but it sounds better than doing it. That sounds a bit out of the blue. This one, you get the lower
More
ascending
range.
notes, and then it skips up.
Okay,
so we're going to go E, G sharp, and then up to the D.
Okay.
3, 4. So middle finger on the G.
Oh.
G sharp, and then up to the D.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more time. 3, 4. Just your index finger first. One more. 3, 4.
Hang on, give me a minute.
Yeah, you good? 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Good. After that, we are going to go back to the A. So you can just do the same low bass notes if you want again.
Yeah.
After the D one.
Yeah. So that's and then that goes to
Yeah, the G and the
like that.
and then the A.
Cool.
We will put this fancy E7 chord in there as well. But this is going to be something for you to work on. If you play me a C chord,
Yeah.
put your pinky on the G string. That gives you that nice C dominant 7. But it's a movable shape. If you just do the middle 4, there's no open strings in it, okay? Just the middle 4. So if you slide that all the way up to 7.
Well, your bottom finger's on the 7.
Yeah, that's where your root note is. Strum that.
Or
Just
four
the middle
notes
4.
or middle 4.
Yeah. It's an E7. Now, because it's an E7 though, you can strum all 6 because top and bottom strings are an E. So you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All 6 if you want. Nice. And that's what we're going to end our little pattern with.
Okay.
So you've now been given and guided through all the little movements. If I said play it right now, I'm sure that you could kind of like muscle through.
Yeah.
But you're going to practice this by yourself.
Sure.
And master it. And it's going to eventually sound like this, okay? So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video today. Teaching my girlfriend how to play guitar, episode number 2. And hopefully with Gab's schedule permitting, the next episode won't be
A million years from now.
a million years from now. And yeah, also thank you to Austrian Audio for sponsoring this video, sending out the MiCreator Studio and the satellite, which you think is very cute. Gab's already eyeing this mic up. She's probably going to have it in her office. Extra professional touch to a setup.
Definitely voiceovers and self-tapes.
Genuinely
100%.
though, because like you know, if you want to come up here and do stuff, you can come in the studio whenever you want. But you got to sign into my computer, turn on all my stuff, kick me out. That's an interface and a mic. So yeah, very cool. We're using it in a very kind of like I'd say distant setting right now, we're using it to capture voice and guitar on each side. You know, if we were doing a podcast though, we'd probably be speaking into the microphone here, so you'd get that kind of intimate radio voice sound. But again, if you just want to plug this straight into your phone, which you can do, you could have that on the guitar and that on your voice, and you've got a very cool setup. If you liked this video, like it. I'd appreciate that. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Oh, I can't talk today. Don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell next to it. Leave us a comment telling us if you learned something, if you liked something, and if you want the tabs to go with this lesson. Oh, that's all you get. No, you'll freeze it and zoom in. I've got the tab for free. Not that speed. You can get that over on Patreon, and obviously the money helps support the channel and pay for our roof. Pay our roof off, please. Please pay our roof off. Yeah. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Wrap it up then, love. Go on.
See ya.
Now.